There was an old woman. She had only one son. She always dreamt that when her son gets married, both her son and daughter-in-law will serve her a lot and she will not have to do any housework. Gradually she will become a grandmother and her house will become heaven. Finally, the day came when the old woman's son got married with great pomp and show. She also became a grandmother, but by chance none of her dreams were fulfilled. The old woman's son would go to work in the morning and the grandson would go to school. Then the daughter-in-law would treat her very badly. The daughter-in-law would make the old woman sweep the house, clean the dirty utensils and serve her food in broken utensils. Initially, the daughter-in-law used to fight with the old woman behind her husband and son, but gradually she started insulting the old woman in front of her husband as well. One day, her son felt very sad on seeing the old woman eating in broken utensils. He took his mother's side and scolded his wife a lot. There was a lot of quarrel between the husband and wife. Gradually, the old woman's son also stopped opposing his wife. Gradually, the grandson started growing up and he started opposing his mother. He loved his grandmother very much. He felt very sad seeing the atrocities committed by his mother on his grandmother. He had sympathy and empathy for his grandmother. Due to fear of his mother, he did not help his grandmother in any way. Gradually, the grandson grew up and got married. The grandson's new daughter-in-law used to secretly watch the atrocities on her grandmother-in-law. But the daughter-in-law did not like the idea of getting work done by her grandmother-in-law in her old age. Whenever the daughter-in-law helped the old lady with work, her mother-in-law would scold her a lot. Whenever the daughter-in-law saw her grandmother-in-law crying, she felt very sad. Once the old woman fell ill and passed away. Now the old woman's daughter-in-law made the daughter-in-law do all the household work and behaved rudely with her. When the daughter-in-law saw that her mother-in-law was torturing her just like her grandmother-in-law, she decided to take revenge. She also started treating her mother-in-law the way her mother-in-law used to treat her mother-in-law. Now the daughter-in-law started serving food to her mother-in-law in a broken plate. Seeing this, her husband and father-in-law protested a lot. The daughter-in-law said to her father-in-law and husband, "My grandmother-in-law was as hardworking and simple as she was. Why did you not say anything when mother served her food in a broken plate? You both kept silently watching the atrocities being committed on her. Were you all silent then? If anyone defends mother, no one will be worse off than me." Hearing the daughter-in-law's words, her husband and father-in-law did not say anything. They also stopped opposing her. The father-in-law would get very angry seeing his wife being treated indecently. When the father-in-law started scolding the daughter-in-law, she started behaving indecently with him too. The mother-in-law and father-in-law would sit alone and talk about their joys and sorrows and would think that as you sow, so shall you reap.